Welcome back to Blake's No One Asked For, and in today's episode, a few Americans will be reacting to the top 10 things to eat in London. We'll only be in London for one day of our trip, so we'll see if any of these foods are going to be on our must-taste list while we are there. If you are new here, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to see more, as we'll be heading to the UK very, very shortly, and based upon when this video releases, we may already be there. Without further ado, let's do.
I'm in London, England, a city with a rich heritage. There's all kinds of things that you can see, but we're only here for one thing, the food. Actually, make that 10 things. We're gonna show you the top 10 things you must eat when you're in London, England. And now allow me to translate for our British friends that may happen to be watching. Oi, look mate. He's not here to see the bleeding castles. He's only here for the food. You wanker.
Well, we're also going to see the castles as well.
I mean,
that may have been worse than Zack's accents.
London is of course the capital of England and the United Kingdom. And with almost 9 million people and more than 300 languages spoken in the region.
Don't mean to stop it again so soon, but I did see a comment from someone on one of our latest reaction videos, and I have not fact-checked it yet, but they said that London
It's split in two.
has more people than New York City.
That can't be true.
fact check.
Don't know how true that
If he
is.
said 9 million,
Yeah, 9
New York
million.
City Metropolitan has 20.
Okay, well there you have
Not comparing, but I'm more astonished that he just said there's 300 languages. I don't think I knew there was 300 languages in the world, much less 300 languages spoken in one place. So call me ignorant.
They will.
Ignorant.
region, it has an amazingly
Thanks,
diverse range of people and cultures. And yes, there's plenty to see here. Oh, hello, Buckingham Palace. But as I've said, we're here for the food. And by the way, we're not doing any of these in any particular order. It's not the 10 best and then number one is the ultimate. It's just the 10 things you gotta eat that are British-like when you come to London. You know what I mean? That being said, I think we should start with breakfast because it's early. And there's a truck right there.
What is the first thing? All right,
That's
quick
what
question,
we're
quick
getting at.
caveat. What's the first thing you're trying to find to eat when you get off the plane?
Breakfast.
We're flying in very early in the morning.
Right.
Hey, okay, breakfast for tomorrow. I have mine. I'm trying to find a sausage roll from somewhere.
I like that.
I mean, would you
idea.
classify that as breakfast though? Or, I
No.
mean,
No.
No, because the British will tell you, the people in the comments will tell you that it's an all-day snack.
it's an all-day snack.
You
Okay.
sucker.
Is it street food? Is sausage
It can be.
Yeah.
I guess it can be anything.
Yeah, it can be whatever your heart desires.
I
Or whatever
personally,
your
I mean,
sausage
it-
rolls.
I'm personally ready for day 2.
I mean, I've heard people eating them with ketchup, but people you gonna eat with
Okay,
anything.
just a quick caveat.
Perfect timing. But breakfast and the quintessential English full breakfast. And we're going to one of my favorite steak restaurants in London that also happens to serve this breakfast. Going to a place called Hawksmoor. Good morning. Hawksmoor has 8 locations, I think, but this one is the only one with the full English breakfast. And by the way, it's super quiet right now because we're here at 7 a.m. right when they open. It's 7:40 here, but it's
Did you see that? I thought you were pausing because you saw the HP sauce on the table.
I did not.
Like every table had kind of like ketchup. They also have HP sauce in it. I can also hear the comments screaming that why is this guy at this posh steakhouse eating a full English breakfast? But that is a massive plate of food.
That is.
Yes.
It's not even a plate. Is that a skillet?
Looks like a giant, like,
Cast iron.
cast iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wok.
That is massive for one person.
I'm not eating the rest of the day, I don't believe.
No.
I will eat that and then half of Zack's
Oh.
that he doesn't finish.
I can't wait. We're gonna have to compare. I think this would be actually a really good idea for like a comparison, like to try a full English from a greasy spoon, as we've been instructed
Yes.
to do. Try a full English from a fancy restaurant, and then we're actually getting a home cooked full English the second day that we're there to compare all three and how different they are. Sounds like a winner to me.
Depends on how drunk I am at each one of those.
11:40 p.m. for me, and I couldn't be more excited to tuck in to this full, amazing English breakfast. So you have to have a little bit of everything, of course. You don't need to watch me eat the entire thing, but I am going to try a couple things right off the bat. Bone marrow. I'm not sure how many people are huge.
What is that?
Bone marrow.
You never had bone marrow?
I've never heard that as a suggestion
I've
on
also-
any of our comments
Yeah.
that was an option.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
That would be one
This
thing.
is probably because this is a posh place.
That's
Yeah.
true. And also, the beans over there do not look like
It's like
British
a,
beans.
that's like a yam. And
Yeah, it's like carrots or beans or yams. Yes.
So please tell us, is this overdue? Like,
overdue, overdone.
overdone?
Yeah.
Is this too much?
Is this way out of the box?
Huge bone marrow fans, but I'm telling you, you want to get your head around this. Think it's just like the fatty insides, the collagen inside of a bone. But what makes it really tremendous is how soft, succulent it gets when it's cooked perfectly. It's so delicious and fatty in your mouth. You taste it on your tongue, but
I'm sorry, why did that guy eat the toast that way? He ate
everything
all
but
but the
the
crust.
crust?
Was so weird. That was so weird. Made my skin crawl.
But you want to, okay, check this out. This is black pudding. And black pudding, if you don't know, is made with, I gotta say it, it's made with blood. And to some people, the taste is bizarre, but you would never know. The seasonings, the spices that they use are outstanding. Check this out. Underneath the eggs, wait, let me get an egg off of here.
I think this might be my first time seeing, like, well, maybe not my first time, but it's noticeable the difference in the color of the yolk of a British egg and an American egg.
I was just thinking they were very pretty looking eggs.
Yeah.
That is like almost like a blood orange color, whereas ours is very, very yellow.
And black pudding looked very dry.
Well, I guess it would depend because you get like fresh eggs
That's true.
instead of.
Yeah, this posh
Ball
steakhouse
steak.
got the nicest of eggs.
Nice, perfect eggs. Oh, look at the color of the yolk. I'm always amazed when I go to other countries. That to me looks like a cartoon yolk. Look at the butter. That's what we're used to. That it is amazingly perfect organic egg. So look underneath. So this is called bubble and squeak. Typical British thing.
Something we have not yet had.
You say bevel?
Bubble.
Bubble.
Bubble and squeak.
Bubble and squeak.
I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like the leftovers of something.
I'm just not going to speak.
Kind of looks like cabbage and potatoes.
I was going to say I think it is, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight with the comments today.
Forgive me for I have sinned.
El hijo de
I have
padre.
spoke my mind.
El hijo de padre santo de Cristo.
But this is short rib under here, and bubble and squeak came about because of it basically was taking the leftovers, potatoes and leftover roast beef, and putting them together the next day. In this case, they're using short rib. And I can see there's some onion and cabbage in here.
Look at you.
Saved.
So if you just shut up about the video.
Still wrong.
Short rib. The beef forward flavor of that it's mental. The full English breakfast has been a thing in this country since they say like the 1300s. And it was just the wealthy that had it in the day. But now anybody can have it. Okay, these are, what kind of sausages are these? These are pork, beef, and mutton. Mutton is a older lamb. Snappy sausage, a little bit of drip you get right away. That super delicious combination of those flavors. Wait, okay, this is called a bacon chop. They've taken all the goodness of bacon, kept it thick, but left the bone on.
Our bacon that we used was not that thick.
No. Or on the bone.
A bacon chop. Hey now, let's try a piece of this. And how could this ever be a bad thing? Oh my God. I've been a huge Hawksmoor fan for their steaks for a long time. This is kind of insane. These are considered trotter bean. Can you guess why? I'm gonna guess because they're probably made with like a pig's trotter in the beans while they slowly cook, giving them that delicious porky flavor. Okay, come on. This is just. I could be King Henry VIII. I feel like I have a meal fit for him. And these giant mushroom caps under here. This is a 2-person sharing meal. I could never eat this whole thing by myself. Love to try though.
No, it isn't.
Okay. If the first thing you ate was the mushroom, that would be a huge heads up that everything that's about to follow is going to be amazing. When that much care is taken with a little portobello, you know everything is really going to be fantastic. And then of course the classic roasted tomatoes that are always in a full English breakfast. All right, I'm going to continue to eat about. This is just 1 out of 10 things you have to eat in London. And damn, did we start with a good first one.
All right, what's the one thing that you've got to try out of that? Like, say you can only get one thing out of that bowl, plate, whatever.
Shoot.
What are we starting with?
Honestly, because he mentioned lamb, right?
Yeah,
The mutton? Is that an
That's in the
adult one?
sausage.
that's the sauce.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's a mix.
round.
okay. The marrow. That's something I've never had, and yeah, all that other stuff looks really good, but I'm
I gotta
looking for
go
new
to black
experiences.
pudding because you can't get it nowhere else.
That was my favorite part
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
original one we did first, so I'm going with that too.
I would go with the bone marrow because I've heard great things about it, but I just haven't had it yet,
Good work.
and I would like to try it.
I can't wait to try trout beans. I mean,
Trotter beans.
Trotter beans.
Yeah, what is a pig trotter? Tell me that.
It's probably the hoof.
snout beans.
No self-respecting food lover comes to
We are going there.
We are going to Borough.
I'm not telling you when, so you can fight me. You catch a
London
fade.
without visiting Borough Market.
The one day
It's
we will
easily
go.
one of the largest and oldest food markets in London. In fact, part of it apparently dates back to at least the 12th century, and that is freaking old. There's fruits and vegetables, there's
Really?
cooked foods, there's raw foods, there's locals, and there's tourists, including me. And there's also 2 items on our list of 10.
I am curious with a video like this, as we get through the video, how accurate he is in his opinions. Because again, this is the top 10 things to eat in London based upon this tourist's opinion.
Maui.
Do your opinions line up with his being maybe a native?
Number 2 is the crazy delicious sausage roll.
Look at
It is.
you.
And look at it.
There you go.
It's
Oh
a
my
beautifully
gosh.
spiced pork sausage and a
There you
light,
go.
crispy pastry. And to heat them up, they slice.
Ours did not look like that. As good as the cooking job.
Ours were good.
As good as the cooking job I did, mine did not look like that.
That looks, you want to talk about buttery, flaky crust?
How could you not want to land and get off a plane and not go find one of these?
That looks good.
Yeah.
Slice them in half
We
and
call
put
it
them on the
faggy.
flat griddle, which just adds an extra level of crisp to the inside. And yeah, they're a bit greasy, but for me, that's really part of the allure.
Why are you tearing it? like that?
English sausage roll? Now that's the But wait, don't stop there, because number 3 on the list, again, in no particular order, is another one of my faves, the Scotch egg.
So it's pork sausage with a
Well, now he's saying no particular order, but would y'all put this rating in the order of how we should try it?
soft egg in the middle, and then it's wrapped in like a bread.
All right, I see what you're talking about now. Now you look at the egg yolk, and
Yeah.
now look at how orange that looks compared. Okay, all right. I acquiesce.
Thing, and then it's deep fried. Clearly this one's been cut in half, you can see. And these are called artisan Scotch eggs. So they're special and they're delicious. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at the egg still runny inside. The smell from here is tremendous. But what you get is you get that bite of the crisp, then the pork, and then you hit the egg in the middle. It's like a treasure. It's like the most delicious pork and eggly, crispy treasure.
Oh, wow.
Crispy treasure?
Oh shit. They're not kidding when they say artisan. This is pork and sage. It's crazy good. I make a version of this at home. It's not even close. Scotch egg. If this was the only thing you ate when you came to London, you'd be going home going, hell yes, that was an amazing trip. But this is just 1 of the 10. 1 of the 10. So if I asked you what you thought the national food of England was, what would you say?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, right? Wrong. Oh no, it's not fish and chips. Ready for this? It's chicken tikka masala, Indian food. It's a huge Indian population here.
Zach, what is it?
Chicken tikka masala.
It's fish and chips, damn it.
People here love their Indian food like it's going out of style. Max just ran a woman right into the wall. Anyway,
He
How are you gonna believe
He's
that?
brought up everything else, but not that.
The F word. Not tantamount.
Well, I guess that gives you free
I guess I
rein,
gotta
doesn't
do
it?
work in that post edit.
I can't say, but I can sure say
What is going on in that van behind them?
the curtains are pulled.
If this van's a
chicken
rocket,
tikka masala. Really rich, delicious chicken dish on rice, a wonderful curry. And we've come down here. Wait till you see where we're going. We're gonna get some chicken tikka masala. And this amazing little stand, which had both Bangladeshi and Turkish influenced food because of the owner's backgrounds, had a huge variety of vegetarian and non-vegetarian foods, all looking and smelling ridiculous. Honestly, I could have stood there all day, but I was here for the chicken tikka. Hello,
How can I help?
just chicken tikka, please.
Would you like it in with the rice or would you like it in
With the rice, please. Smell is wonderful, wonderful. Yes, thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You see this? Mint yogurt. The chicken, the spices, the vegetables, rice underneath. Look at that. Look how gorgeous this is.
we need to do part 2.
Yeah. So I
We
think
need like a 24-hour lead time.
I think the objective is to go and try these things like in their intended state in the UK, then come back and try to do maybe a little bit of a better job than we did the first time around. Because when I look at this,
I'm glad you said than we did. I thought you were going to say a better job than they did.
No.
I was like, whoa.
Looking at this, like that doesn't look
Nothing like what we
What do you
put.
call that white stuff?
Yogurt.
mint
Mint?
yogurt.
That's yogurt.
Surely it's not mint.
Yeah. Well, I think is it mint and lamb that is supposed to be paired together.
Yeah. Like
So-
mint jelly.
Yeah. I mean, I've not tried it, but I'm down for the
Mint
combo.
chicken.
The smell standing right here. And you get a little bit of this mint yogurt with it. You have a bite. Aromatic, a little bit of spice to it. Amazing flavor, rich, delicious. The rice by itself, I'm sure, is amazing. This on top, mint yogurt, national dish of England. Oh my God, they got it right. Boy, did they get it right.
I'll take case number 4.
Next up at number 5 is an old school working class food, pie and mash. Pie and mash shops have been around London since the 19th century and are still common in East London where we are. Some even serve jellied eels, but not for today and definitely not for me. So, of all the things I was looking forward to eating when I came, I think this simple little
Would y'all be willing to do a jelly eel taste test?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I might have to live vicariously through y'all. Have y'all
Give it a
seen it?
shot.
Have y'all seen
No, I don't know if I want to.
Nobody's seen
I don't
it?
want to see it till I order it.
Nah, bro. I've seen it. No.
Are you a fan of jelly eel?
jam
I want to try anything else.
was at the top of the list. I've never had a proper pie and mash. And simple is really the key. It's ground beef or mince, as they call it here. Really, with some spices, and that's about it. Inside of a pie shell, there's dough on the bottom and then pie dough on top. It's served with mashed potatoes, but the really important part of this, the only way to have this, isn't with gravy, is what they call liquor. And it's this parsley kind of sauce that goes on top of it, hence the green color. I'm so jazzed. I'm just gonna taste the parsley liquor first. Delicious, unless of course you hate parsley, but how could you? And the classic British way to serve the mash is they take a spatula and they wipe it on the edge of the plate, which is pretty damn cool. But now we must tuck into it. Let's go.
You can talk all you know.
Look it. Look, you can see it's just the mince.
He said you can talk while you're open. This guy also doesn't have a knife.
I'm very comforted by the fact that this guy is sitting in this very small restaurant with what appears to be a cameraman, and based upon the sound quality, he's probably got a large boom mic or something like that.
Think so?
He doesn't have a lapel, and no one seems to care.
Mm-hmm.
So
This happens all the time there, I'm sure.
He probably thinks he's an asshole. The four assholes going.
Another
Good job
jerk
bleeping that one out. I didn't see.
Another jerk coming to filming here.
what?
Another jerk coming to filming here.
Oh yeah.
4 of them.
It is so basic. I mean, there's very little seasoning. It really is just the ground beef, a bite of the mash with a little bit of this liquor. They say you should use vinegar or this chili vinegar. Look at what's inside. This is packed with chilies. Maybe just a little. It comes out of a very small hole because I think it might be spicy. Oh boy. Why didn't I?
Oh boy.
I was wondering, like, just select a small
It might be spicy.
piece.
I do that the first bites. I'm gonna be 1,000 pounds by the time I leave this country.
Me too.
But I'll be smiling. I'm really smiling. The crust, and by the way, I like to say that you could put, anything with pie crust, and I would love it. But now you've got, this really simple beef, and this parsley liquor. Good God, man.
Put a picture of Elvis on the wall back there.
I think it's a vicar holding a baby,
A vicar. What is a vicar?
like a priest.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
This is working person's food, working people's food from way back. It's still inexpensive. So happy in here. I'm so happy in here. The expensive places.
He bleeped that one out.
This is where you learn about a country.
Okay, now it's time for fish and chips. And we come to a personal favorite. Poppy's Fish and Chips in Spitalfield. Poppy uses sustainably sourced fish, has a cult following, awards up the wazoo, and there's a...
All right, we've heard. Don't try fish and chips in London. We do not plan to.
I'm not doing it.
No,
We do not plan
not
to.
getting lynched.
Not even
But-
Poppy.
Not
No,
getting
don't we have to
lynched.
though? Don't
But-
we have to try fish and chips in London and then and see it for ourselves.
I'm down to
the
eat
amazing
wherever.
things.
I can eat 6 times a day. You guys better be prepared. I will literally eat everything.
Okay, so we eat
Mikey?
fish and chips in London. Then we go to where they recommend us go eat fish and chips at and see and do a comparison.
Battered sausage.
A ton of action in their retro 50s restaurant. And of course, you can eat inside, or as they say here, takeaway. And I did.
So sitting inside Poppy's is quite an experience. It's small, it's kind of packed, it's great. But sitting out here on a beautiful, full, crisp day, look at this girl. Look at the.
Why is this
Look at this
Why
girl.
is this cameraman across the street?
Gotta get the wide shot, man. But he's gotta have
B-roll.
Just for us.
he's gotta have some kind of mic.
I really hope our UK tour guide can hold a camera. He's also 9 foot tall, so he's gonna like hold it down.
This guy said, "Look at this girl," and that guy, and that guy, and that woman did.
See the swagger?
This guy's creepy.
I bleeding love London, mate. It's bloody marvelous here.
Don't worry, we will not be doing that during our trip. We've been.
This guy's got some swag.
Yeah,
It's like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
yeah, he does.
Look at this. Check this out.
You can't check it out.
Giant
Zoom in.
freaking fish. Cod. Unbelievable.
Cameraman,
And chips.
people
Classic
watching.
British chips. They're kind of the small size. Crispy. Fluffy inside. But here's where the real show is. It's all about the fish. Have a good look at that. That's unbelievable. That is one big ass piece of beautiful cod, but light and crispy. That's what it's about. You don't want heavy. You want gorgeous, light and crispy. No trip to London would be complete without Poppy's fish and chips. No trip to London would be complete without fish and chips, but especially Poppy's. It's light. It's almost a picture of crunch. It's not dense, it's not thick. People keep stopping and going around. See the color? The color? The steam?
This fish.
It's burning my fingers.
Moving on, and for
Is it fish and chips that they recommend eating mushy peas with?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was no mushy peas at Poppy's. I don't know if he just opted out of it, but we've been told it's a must with fish and chips, as well as like, is it vinegar?
Yes.
Yeah, malt
That's what I was
Malt
thinking.
vinegar.
Yeah.
About the chips.
Is fish and chips from Poppy's a must?
I don't know.
for more old school, we head to Hoxton to the Ginger Pig for bangers and mash.
Ooh.
And literally one of the best bangers and mash I've ever had.
So this is proof of how pervasive British food is in all areas of food in this country. This is essentially a Mediterranean restaurant. These are Italian sausages. This is a spring onion or a green onion mashed potato underneath. All styles of restaurant can have bangers and mash. Not many of them are as gorgeous as this. You know how obsessed I am by green onion, and the thought of a green onion mash. And now some sausage. Still connected, lads.
It's a banger.
Let's put one of these little guys down here. So pork sausage, Italian
Little
pork
guys.
sausage.
That's massive.
There's pork, of course, but there's like just layers and layers of amazing seasoning and deliciousness. And you eat some sausages and they're like super dry. This is moist and unctuous, and you just want to eat and eat and eat. I don't know why I'm talking so quietly. It was almost like I'm in sausage and mash church. I have to speak quietly to show my respect for how amazing this is. I will not look at a sausage or mashed potatoes the same way at home anymore, especially after this.
And next, the bacon butty. It's really just a very simple bacon sandwich on bread with, as they say, brown
bacon.
sauce, which is like like steak sauce. And the bacon is different. The bacon's more Canadian bacon-like than our bacon.
You know what I'm really ready to try? Because it's been hyped up so much? British bread.
Yes, I was thinking that roll looks very good. Is that a bap or a bun or a roll?
I think that's
or,
what they were. Maybe that's a bap. I don't
Any
know.
kind of.
But see, we're picking up on terms. We're just not quite sure what to use them on yet.
Yeah, or when we use them. Feign my ignorance.
Okay, then the strip bacon that we know. But it's pretty good. Very simple. It's great. On the way to work, food. You're walking to work, you grab a quick bacon butty.
Over there, chicken and pizza on the corner. Trying to try British pizza.
That's something people really don't
Talk about
heard
it.
anything
I wonder how
about.
different it is.
Try pizza when you're in London.
Yeah.
Over here.
But did he say where this is from? Or did
No,
he
he
just say
didn't.
He
bacon?
just picked it up off
Buddy.
the
He picked it up off the street.
He was in somebody's trash can.
And off you go. Right. I'll meet you at 5:30 for drinks. Right?
Can you tell me how good this guy's accent is on a scale from 1 to 10? Or you can use our scale.
Yeah.
Bloody disgusting to all my days.
She's like, who's that with the worst English accent
That
I've
is
ever
an
heard?
interesting sign.
So we're in an area called Little Venice, and it's Little Venice because there's a canal and canal boats. And we're going for shepherd's pie. Do you know what's in shepherd's pie? You might think you know what's in shepherd's pie, but I'm gonna guess some of you.
What do you think is in shepherd's pie?
This was the
mash.
weirdest
There's a mash.
intro to a video this guy did.
That was kind of strange.
Yeah.
There was no sound in the transition.
I know. I was like, did something just go wrong with
This
the
guy
video?
also looks like he would mug you. He might fit in the UK.
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess a lamb.
Yeah, I'm assuming lamb because of
Yeah.
shepherd.
Peas,
There's a sheep in there somewhere.
mash,
Did you say beans?
carrots, yeah, beans,
Trotter.
Cheese.
peas, maybe, I don't know.
Shepherd's pie.
Onion.
Oh yeah, some green onion.
We'll be
Back
wrong.
on the green onion.
So check this out. The place we were going didn't have any shepherd's pie. Huh. We found a new place.
They made the exact same
I watched that same video before.
Are you this guy? Is your name Sam?
And it's supposed to be really good. The Windmill in Mayfair is a classic British pub with all the beer, food, and noise you'd expect. So here's a lesson. When you look up a restaurant on the website and you see what their menu is, if you really want something, call and ask them if they have it on the menu tonight. Because that place we were going to, sorry, no shepherd's pie. It's on the website. Yeah, well, the people that do our website are a bit shite. They're not up to date. So we found a new place. And we're very happy we're here. Here's what shepherd's pie is. It's lamb. Yes, lamb is in shepherd's pie. Underneath mashed potatoes. If it's ground beef, it's cottage pie. There's the distinction. Let's have a bite, shall we? So look, it's a beautiful layer of mashed potatoes, and underneath is steam.
This is a very positive note about going with 3 other people, is we can order 4 different things and try 4 different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thankful for you guys, I guess. Or I just order 4 separate things myself and eat them all and be 1,000 pounds.
Would y'all like to see me eat shepherd's pie out of Taylor's belly button?
Please no.
That's lamb. Oh my god, and it smells like lamb. And it's going to be amazing and freaking hot. Uh-oh. There's leeks and cheese mixed into the top of these potatoes that are outstanding. I keep saying outstanding, and I don't mean to, but I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm so glad that other place did not have shepherd's pie, because it could not have been better than this one. I've made shepherd's pie before, and I like my version, but there's a little spice in here with the lamb and the vegetables that really add to it. And the leeks and the cheese right here, look, on top of these potatoes are genius. It's a really lovely touch, really lovely touch. See what I just got? Check this out. This is technically not part of the 10 mushy peas. Yes, you heard that right. Mushy peas. They're like...
Those look far greener than our peas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a natural
Yes.
green. I also noticed his pronunciation. Is it mushy or mushy?
Peas that have been cooked until they're soft and mushy. I know a lot of people that would hate those, but a lot of people in this country, including me, are fans of it. There's always been a lot of talk about the Brits' food not being any good. A, I disagree. And B, what is really surprising me is the simplest things are so fantastic. This is not complex, but it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely. Oh my God. Like the best.
It's all my day, sir.
Thank you.
This is the place to come for this. And you should be drinking a really great British beer. And as much as I hate to say this, we've come to the end, which brings us to number 10.
We started with breakfast at Hawksmoor. That was the amazing full English breakfast. We're also ending at another Hawksmoor for dessert. And this may be one of the greatest things this country has to offer. It's sticky toffee pudding, and it's one of the greatest things this country has when it comes to food. Now look, I've said before, I'm not a dessert guy, but this one simple little dessert is unbelievable. So the pudding part, this guy here, is made of a sponge cake, and it has dates in it, and there's toffee. And on top is clotted cream, which is maybe like the most delicious whipping cream concept ever. It's a very British thing. So they gave us an extra little bit of toffee to pour around the edges of it, because you can never have too much of that, but then you need a bite. So we're gonna...
For every non-sweets guy, there is a sweets guy.
Yes.
Let's try first.
I'm not even kidding. All the other stuff in this video has looked amazing.
Which is crazy. All the other 9 things in this video look way better than this. Not that this doesn't look bad.
Oh no, this is right up my alley.
I'll take 10 sausage.
Just the pudding. I know it looks like cake, but the Brits call this pudding. It's warm. Toffee, luscious, unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This could turn me into a dessert eater. But now, as sweet and rich and delicious as the cake part is, you want some of the clotted cream, because, you know, whipping cream we know as being super sweet. Well, clotted cream is not really. And it kind of cuts the sweetness a little bit of the cake and makes for just the perfect bite. Oh no. Oh no. I want to eat this whole thing. Oh, and you don't like dates? Well, guess what? No problem. Because this doesn't taste like dates. It just tastes like the most delicious thing you've ever had.
Bleep that one out.
I mean, here's a silly line, but what a sweet, delicious way to end our top 10 food things to eat in London. At Hawksmoor, with this crazy, delicious, most unbelievable sticky toffee pudding. This is a must. Look, I think all the things on the list are a must. This is really a must. Well, we came, we ate everything that was important. If you want to come to this city, follow the list, eat the things I ate, and you'll be super happy. I mean, really, what best way to discover a city than through the food of the people? So, we always say subscribe, but if you like this travel version of Sam the Cooking Guide, then let us know in the comments, because we'd like to do more of this for you, if this is what you want. All right, see ya. Happy eating.
All jokes aside, thank you, Sam the Cooking Guy, for that video.
Thank you, Sam.
I can't still fathom sitting in an English restaurant, trying English food, rating it on our very British scale. Like,
We have a boom light. Yeah. Sorry to be obnoxious.
so out of that top 10 list, how much of that is accurate for trying in London, and how much of that is just absolutely preposterous and we should try those things elsewhere? I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention we're not going to Birmingham, so you can all rest easy tonight.
I was surprised that beef Wellington wasn't on that list.
I was gonna say that too.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think that's a Gordon Ramsay.
Well, I know it's a Gordon
Thing.
Ramsay thing, but isn't it like more? It's more. I know it's more popular over there.
You tell us. I don't know. I'm ignorant.
There you have it. So, if you've not already done so, again, please like the video, subscribe to our channel as we continue to release these reactions on up through our trip to the UK, and then stay tuned for the vlogs that come out as a part of that.
And if you stayed this long, comment beef Wellington down below.
Or jellied eels. for that matter.
And without further ado, this has been Blanks No One Asked For, and certainly no one asked for this.
That's gonna be a hit.
But wait, there's more. Still got that itch for more Blanks No One Asked For? Click that bottom left video down there to see the content that YouTube thinks would be the best for you.